Okay, two things could be happening here. Either Vegeta's drunk as fuck, or he's coked out of his mind. And honestly, my money's on the fucking coke. Look at him. Good day to you all. As you probably know, you are watching the Storm Dorm, and today you'll be looking at some gameplay footage from the Frieza Saga that I've done and uploaded for you guys. This will be the last installment from like the story mode, time patrolling missions, what have you, that I do, just because, you know, the game died faster than my grandmother after 90, and that was really quick. So what the purpose of this video today is actually to discuss Xenoverse 2. I want to tell you guys what I'm expecting from it, or what I'm hoping to see and what I'm not hoping to see. And in the comments below, I want to hear your feedback on the topics that I cover, as well as bringing topics to my discussion that I may leave out of this video, because I want to know where everybody's at with this game and how people think Dimps is going to go about improving it. Yeah, fuck you, Frieza.
Who are you?
But anyway, yeah, I hear there's lots of new stuff coming to the Xenoverse 2. What was one of the big ones they were talking about? I think like you can change timelines to how you want them to turn out. I don't know. That to me that sounds a little fishy. That could just be pure rumors, but that's what I think could be happening. Is, you know, what things you wanted to turn out a certain way, you can now tweak with and make them turn out that way. Hubs, I believe, have been improved significantly. It's no longer just, you know, people running around in a big looping circle, which I mean made sense for this game, but I guess now it's like an actual living, breathing place that you can fly around, go to different sections of. To me, the flying part was the best, because I've always just been like, really, you can't, you know, fly? Like, to me that didn't make sense. You could do like that little sad jump in this game, but to me the flying would have been much preferred, much faster than just running from point A to point B. Now, what I want to know is if they've done anything to the races. Oh, look at that. Yeah, improve the swag for you guys. I'll let you guys check that out. But anyway, yeah, if they've where was I? Oh yeah, if they've done anything to the races to, I guess, kind of even them out, you know, as far as I don't want to say as far as like stats, but as far as being able to just play as a Saiyan and, you know, go to Mashville and win everything, you know. To me, that's been proven to be quite a problem, fighting other Saiyans. I'm a Saiyan myself, don't get me wrong, but I'm not a high level Saiyan, and once Saiyans get to a certain level, they can just pretty much mash their way into succession in player matches. And I mean, you know, whatever works, I suppose, but that kind of takes the fun out of the game. And so I'm wondering if maybe they have fixed that. I was thinking personally maybe making the stats when going Super Saiyan as sort of like whenever you kind of go what is that, Kaioken, you know, just because it's like this, guys. Kaioken powers you up immensely, except it has a sort of crutch in a way, you know. It drains your stamina. You can use staminas, you know, without cost, but because it's draining it, you know, in a way, you're still getting cost out of it. Now with Super Saiyans, you can blast multiple, and I mean multiple, energy beams and things of that nature, and after hitting them, instantly, you know, power up with like a max charge or something like that and just go at it again. making it sort of OP in a way, you know? And you know, whatever, that's part of the game. Saiyans are powerful. It's just, I don't know if I want them to necessarily change that, but maybe have a crutch for it, sort of like the Kaioken does. Maybe whenever spamming all of those beams, you are draining your ki bar, maybe like you would be draining the stamina bar in Kaioken. I've never wanted something to be nerfed in a game before, but maybe this should be nerfed a little, just a little bit, you know. Have something that makes it counterable. Yeah, I think counterable is the word I'm looking for. I mean, check the boards, guys. I mean, top players, they are Saiyans, you know, because that method is working for the majority of Saiyans out there. But that's it for that note. I just feel like, you know, the Super Saiyan function should have a crutch of some sort, because that would make it more fair, I guess. I don't know. But man, if you guys didn't notice, those past few clips there were several death scenes from me. I gotta tell you, I was getting my ass handed to me several times. I actually went at this mission for quite a bit, just dying over and over, and then hearing Vegeta's, you know, words of wisdom. I can't believe you're my apprentice, or, you know, some shit like that. So, oh man. Anyways, yeah, that's my take on that. Now, let me get into something that I really hope to see in Xenoverse 2 that is not in the current Xenoverse, and that is local co-op. Let me tell you guys, local co-op is a dying breed. It is on its last legs, and it makes me sad, you know. This, to me, the pitches whenever the new generation of consoles came out, the main pitches were with all the multiplayer and stuff going on, you know, playing with your friends, getting connected, things of that. But to me, having a lack in local co-op is taking away from that experience, because I like to play with my brothers and stuff, and those who have who play games that I actually know personally in life. However, I think it's ridiculous that to have them bring over an entire system and things like that just to play. Now, I'm not saying the whole game should be local co-op, you know, that would be ridiculous, of course, but not just have the 1v1 co-op like it is in this game. For instance, being able to do parallel quests with someone literally sitting right next to you, or maybe even allowing for story modes to be local co-op. To me, that would be the absolute best, because I do know people in real life who play this game, have fun with it, and would like to play with me. However, like I said, doing the whole bringing the consoles to one location and all of that, just it's ridiculous, you know. I mean, it can be done. I've done it, you know. We've been down that road. It's just, it'd be a lot less hassle if it's just like, look, just come over, we'll order a pizza, grab a controller, and just go at it. It can be that simple, you know. But I understand that they want to stick to their multiplayer pitch that they've been doing. I mean, which is fine, you know. I mean, that's what they decided to go with. It's just, I feel like they're taking away from most games are taking away from a certain experience whenever they limit co-op in a game that should have local co-op options. And to me, I feel like Dragonball Xenoverse is one of those games to where you should be able to not only play against each other, but play as a team in things like parallel missions. Excuse me, like in parallel missions and things of that nature. And it can even go beyond this, guys. It can be things like different game modes, you know, perhaps like a survival even, you know, you take on waves of enemies until both of you give out. No, one player can no longer heal the other, and perhaps even have up to 3 or 4 people in the same room doing this. You know, I just feel like this is something that's really overlooked, because as I said before, I know people in real life that play this game, and you know, want to be able to play it without having to bring their own system and stuff. My family plays this game, you know, and it would be really awesome to just be able to sit down and be like, you know, let's do it, you know, instead of having to go through the whole process of bringing the system, setting it up, getting the internet connected and all that. And I mean, and as I said, you know, it can be done. It's just, you know, less hassle and a lot more fun, especially whenever you don't have to deal with any lag issues or things of that nature. And so that's one thing I am hoping to see in Xenoverse 2. And actually, let me know in the comments below what you guys think about that idea, about the local co-op. Do you have people in real life that you would like to be able to do things in this game that way, or are you just fine with doing it the multiplayer way as it is now? Let me know in the comments below. I'm really interested to see what others think as well. And but yeah, that's my take on that part there. Now let's get into the races. I want to know you guys' take on this. Are the races that are available currently enough? Are you guys happy with the race options that are available? Personally, I am. You know, I'm cool with everything that they have. You know, the Saiyans, humans, Majins, Namekians, things of that nature. But I've heard around that a lot of people would like to see at least a few more options, is what I see them getting at. I believe, what were some of those? Someone wanted to be like an android. I really don't know why, but there were people out there who wanted to be an android. Some, I guess, ogres. And you know, lots of other things. Me personally, I'd make an android character just because, you know, I want to see. I'd be curious to see what makes being an android different, you know, from like other races. You know, something specific that they have that nothing else would have. Because, you know, that's one of the cool things about being a certain race, is that it's going to be different from other races. And hang on, I have it written down somewhere. Give me just 1 second. There were some that I heard, and I would actually have to look them up to see what they are, probably. I mean, I know a lot of races, but some of them I think were ones that I had not heard of before. And so let's take, oh, here we go. Let me see. Yeah, okay, so here's one. Someone out there was talking about wanting to be an Alpha Saiyan, I think is what it is. And for those of you who don't know, those are like the reptile guys or whatever, who live on planet Alpha, and you know, they've got like the little blasters on their arms and shit. And but other than being like reptile type people, I don't see anything like significant about them. But I just got a kick out of, you know, someone actually wanting to be that kind of race. Several that kept popping up were like the races from the Ginyu Force, like Ginyu's race in I think Sui or something. And you know, Ginyu is like the purple guy with the horns, for those of you who don't know. And the Suyi is the fish guy, I want to say. He's like a humanoid fish, is the best way I can describe him. And he's purple and shit. But races from the Ginyu Force, even the little short milk dud green guy, those have all been requested from what I can see on like discussion boards and stuff like that. Me personally, one I feel like that is overlooked from the manga is the Kawa. It's like a tribe of warriors who even have like their own fighting style and stuff, and they specialize in like martial arts. I believe they have tails, if I remember correctly. They look very humanoid. I think their skin's like a different color or something like that. But yeah, they look very humanoid. I'm pretty sure they have like a tail of some sort, kind of like how Saiyans have the monkey tail. I think they have what I remember to look like a fox tail or some type of furrier tail than a monkey tail. But their history and stuff was really cool to me, and I feel like they would have been great as a race option in the game. But yeah, those are just, you know, a few that I've come across. Again, in the comments below, let me know what you guys think about the race options. Are they enough for you guys? Would you guys like to see more? And if you do want to see more, tell me what you want to see and why you want to see it. I'm really interested because I want to see what people are expecting from the next game, and then I want to see if they deliver on that game when it releases. And that's it for the races so far. A couple more notes that I want to cover before we get to the end of this video is one is going to be the timelines in like the story mode, I guess. And oh shit, the big bad battle is coming up, guys. Oh man, I gotta tell you, this one drove me crazy. Frieza at full power, Jesus. And it only gets worse as the game goes on. But anyway, yeah, the timelines. Now, as I mentioned earlier in the video, there's a sort of rumor I have, or not I have, but that has been going around or whatever. Because for those of you who haven't seen the trailer, I won't say everything about it or whatever. But there's a part in there where it said outcomes you wished were different or something of that nature, and I believe, and what others believe that implies, is that you will be able, you know, being a time patroller, I'm assuming, you will be able to go back and change the way something may have turned out. For instance, Goku. Yeah, Goku dying whenever in that battle with Raditz or whatever. You know, maybe you can change that to where Raditz dies, or perhaps you can even go and to the time period where Frieza shows up to Planet Vegeta. And you know, because I believe there's a part in the trailer where you may be able to go to that time period and play as Goku's father, but maybe go there and make it to where Frieza fails. You know, he doesn't destroy Planet Vegeta, therefore leaving Vegeta as the remaining prince or whatever. Or I don't know, you know, something like that. Maybe just changing an outcome of something that. Changing the outcome to where it happened where it didn't actually happen, but the way you wanted it to happen. Do you guys think that's actually going to be a thing? And if it is a thing, do you think it's going to be really limited? You know, like maybe only being able to change certain minor things, not actually big epic moments like that. I just want to know what you guys think about that. Personally, I do think it's going to be limited. I feel like it's only going to be minor instances in the timeline that you'll be able to change and tweak, not big epic moments. Another thing I want to get at you guys is customization. Guys, I want way more customization options. There were enough to work with in the original Xenoverse. However, in Xenoverse 2, I want to have trouble choosing what I want is what I want to see. You know, much more hairstyles, physiques, facial options, things like that, you know, that make customization. Because what I've come to notice is walking around in the online hub and stuff is that although clothes and stuff on a lot of characters may look different, whenever you get to the details such as like hair and faces and stuff, a lot of people walking around looking like the same guy. And that's something that I want to see changed in Xenoverse 2. Now granted, you know, it's not like a massive multiplayer RPG or anything like that, but being able to have a truly unique character would, I feel like, gives more power to the player, you know, by giving them a sense of ownership over the game that they have spent, you know, $60-$70 or whatever purchasing. And I feel like as a developer, that would be something that I would highly consider, because you want people to feel good about what they have bought. And that's just, you know, what I think about it. And personally, going back a little bit on the races, personally, I kind of want to be able to make a Supreme Kai. Just, I mean, I know that's far-fetched thinking, but I mean, come on, a Supreme Kai of something, you know, anything. It can be a Supreme Kai of freaking buffaloes. I don't care, but I don't know. I think that'd be kind of cool. But yeah, a lot more customizations. I really want to see that in the game. I feel like that would add a whole new element of just awesomeness, you know, because everybody wants to be able to have their own, like I said, truly unique character, and I'm definitely one of those people. And I want to know what you guys think about it as well. You know, as I've said multiple times, let me know down in the comments below your take on the customization options. Are they okay how they are now and should stay the same, or should they be changed? And if you think they should be changed, let me know how. I want to hear everybody's opinion. And oh, who's this guy? I don't remember this part. Huh. Alright, well, nice little creepy laugh for the end of that mission there. But yeah, as far as everything we've discussed today, guys, just follow up with me and let me know your take on any and everything involving Xenoverse 2, what you're hoping to see, what you're not hoping to see, and things of that nature. And as always, guys, excuse me, as always, guys, I really hope you will like and subscribe if you wish. I don't like to pressure that kind of thing. However, please share with your friends and follow me on Twitter at @TheStormDorm. Sharing and following are my two biggies, strictly because I want to be able to let the gaming community know my take on upcoming anime games and titles, and what I think of them, as well as get feedback from other gamers. And on that note, guys, I hope you guys have enjoyed watching this videos, and until next time, I will catch you later.